Philippines life for foreigners, from visas to valuables. Imagine dodging traffic in Manila's shiny skyscrapers one day, then the next, you relax on white sand beaches with warm smiles from locals. This mix of city buzz and paradise pulls many foreigners to the Philippines. This guide gives you a clear path. It covers visas, money matters, daily life, and tips to fit in. Whether you dream of retiring here or starting fresh, you'll find real steps to make expat life in the Philippines smooth and fun.
Navigating the entry process, visas, residency, and legalities. Getting into the Philippines starts with the right papers. Many foreigners worry about this first step. Official rules from the Bureau of Immigration keep things straightforward if you follow them. You can stay up to 30 days on a tourist visa with no hassle. For longer stays, options like extensions or special visas open doors. Always check the Philippine government's website for the latest updates to avoid surprises. Understanding retirement visas, SRRV. The Special Resident Retirees Visa lets retirees live here long-term. You need to be at least 35 years old for some types. For the classic SRRV, show a monthly pension of $800 or more if under 50, or $1,500 if older. Other categories fit different needs. The Retiree Investor SRRV requires a $10,000 deposit in a local bank. Or, the Courtesy SRRV suits former Filipinos or their kin with $1,500 monthly income. Start your application at the Philippine Retirement Authority office. Fill out forms online first. Then, visit their Manila headquarters or a branch abroad. Bring proof of income, a clean health check, and police clearance. Processing takes about 2 months, so plan ahead. Gather documents, passport, photos, financial proofs. Submit at PRA, pay fees around $1,400 for the main applicant. Get approved, enjoy multiple entries and no work restrictions. This visa beats tourist extensions for peace of mind. Employment and work permits, ACR and special work visas. If you plan to work, skip the tourist visa trap. It forbids jobs and can lead to fines or deportation. Get an Alien Certificate of Registration, ACR, I-card after 59 days in the country. For work, apply for an Alien Employment Permit, AEP, through the Department of Labor and Employment, DOL. It lasts up to a year and ties to your job offer. You'll need a company to sponsor you. Standard docs include your passport, resume, and a DOL form. Your employer files most papers. Fees run about 3,000 to 5,000 pesos. Without this, you risk legal trouble, so team up with a trusted firm from the start. The 9G Prearranged Employment Visa follows the AEP. It allows stays up to 3 years. Renew it as needed while you build your career here. Real estate ownership, buying versus leasing property. Foreigners can't own land under the Philippine Constitution. That's a key rule to know. But you can buy condos or own buildings on leased land. Condo units are fair game if foreigners don't exceed 40% ownership in the building. Prices start at $50,000 in cities like Cebu. For land, long-term leases up to 75 years work well for homes or farms. Leasing beats buying for flexibility. Rent a house for $300 to $800 monthly in provinces. In Manila, expect $1,000 plus. Use a lawyer to draft solid contracts and avoid disputes. Many expats lease beachfront spots in places like Boracay. It saves money and lets you test areas before committing. Always verify titles through the Land Registration Authority. Life in the Philippines costs less than in the US or Europe. A couple can live well on $1,500 a month. But watch for spikes in imports like cheese or wine. Numbeo data shows Manila's costs at 60% of New York's level. Groceries and eats stay cheap with fresh markets. Imported stuff bumps the bill, though. Taxes apply to residents after 183 days. File through the Bureau of Internal Revenue. It's simple with help from apps or locals. Decoding the monthly budget, essential expenses breakdown. Break down your budget to stay on track. Housing varies big time. In Manila, a one-bedroom apartment runs $400 to $700. Provinces like Davao drop that to $200 to $400. Utilities add up fast. Electricity hits $100 monthly due to high rates. Water and internet cost $20 to $50 each. Groceries for basics like rice and fish total $200 for one person. Transportation keeps it easy. Jeepneys or buses $1 per ride. Grab apps match Uber at $2 to $5 for short trips. Add $50 monthly if you fuel a scooter. Here's a sample budget for a single expat in Cebu. Housing, $350. Food, $250. Utilities, $150. Transport, $50. Miscellaneous, entertainment $100. Total, $900. Adjust up for luxury or down for simple living. Compared to Bangkok, Manila's index sits at 45 versus 50 on Numbeo. Both offer value, but Philippines edges out on fresh produce. Establishing financial infrastructure, banking and remittances. Open a bank account once you have a visa. Major banks like BDO or BPI welcome foreigners with passports and ACR. It takes 30 minutes in branch. You need a local address and sometimes a reference. Debit cards come quick for daily use. Interest rates beat some home countries at 1 to 2% on savings. For remittances, Wise or Western Union shine for expats. Fees stay low at 0.5% versus banks 5%. Transfer from abroad in days, not weeks. Pick services popular with the community. PayPal works for online gigs. Track rates via apps to save pesos. Settling in, housing, healthcare, and connectivity. Daily life here mixes adventure and routine. Pick spots that match your style. Good health and net access make it all click. Housing options abound from high-rises to beach shacks. Healthcare ranks high in Asia for private care. Roads and apps connect islands despite the sprawl. Healthcare access, private versus public options. Public hospitals serve locals well but crowd up for foreigners. Private spots like St. Luke's in Manila offer top care with English docs. A checkup costs $20 to $50. Get private insurance right away. Plans from PhilHealth or global firms cover 80% of bills. Premiums start at $50 monthly for basics. Watch for tropical risks like dengue. The WHO suggests mosquito repellent and vaccines for Hep A and typhoid. Drink bottled water to stay safe. Expats praise quick ER times in private clinics. Costs beat US prices by 70%. Build a doctor network early. Choosing your community, Metro Manila versus provincial life.
Metro Manila buzzes with malls and jobs in Makati. Traffic grinds, but amenities rock. Cebu mixes beaches with city perks at a slower pace. Few provinces like Dumaguete offer calm and $800 monthly budgets. Baguio's cool hills draw retirees from heat. Both cut costs 30 falia below cities. AB Burki expat groups thrive in Palawan. Americans and Europeans share tips on Facebook. Pick based on your vibe, fast or chill. Internet, utilities and transportation networks, internet speeds hit 50 Mbps in cities with Globe Fiber. Rural spots lag at 10 Mbps, but 5G grows fast. Plans cost $30 for unlimited. Utilities hook up easy in rentals. Pay bills online to skip lines. Blackouts happen in storms, so get a backup fan. Rules rides for safety. Jeepneys charm with cheap fares. Tricycles zip through towns for $1. Driving needs an international license. Fitting in means learning the Filipino way. People value warmth over rush. English helps, but local touches build bonds. Social life revolves around family and friends. Respect earns loyalty here. Dive in to feel at home quick. Mastering Tagalog and Bisaya, English works everywhere, as the Philippines ranks top in Asia for proficiency. But Tagalog phrases open hearts. Say salamat for thank you. Bisaya rules in Cebu and Visayas. Try mayong adlaw for good day. It shows effort and sparks chats. Use apps like Duolingo for basics. Join local classes in Manila for $10 a session. Embracing the Philippine adventure. Secure your visa early, like the SRRV for retirement ease. Budget smart with $1,000 to $2,000 monthly covers most needs. Blend in by learning phrases and norms to thrive. The Philippines rewards with kind people, stunning spots, and low stress. Challenges like traffic fade against beach sunsets and warm welcomes. Start your move today. Pack light and dive into this island life.